Hi guys! Welcome to Friday. We made it. We did a whole week of home learning. I'm so proud of you all for getting on with your jobs so well this week. I'm going to go through some points from yesterday and then I'm going to tell you what your task is for next week. I just need to get my pen. Hold on a second. Well done to everyone who's been putting loads and loads of jobs on the Padlet yesterday. I'm so sorry that some of you were having trouble accessing. I think it was because we put so much on our Padlet. None of the other classes are having this problem just yet. I think what I'm going to have to do is keep setting up new Padlets as they fill up. So I've archived the old one. I've saved all your work, so don't worry about that. But make sure you're saving all your work at home as well for me. And I will just set up a new one. When I think maybe every 2 or 3 days, I will just do that maybe every 3 days. I will close that one and I'll set up a new one for the next day. So make sure you check the link that you're using is the right one. So I'm really, really sorry about that. Also, before I do points, I want to tell you that I've managed to set up a Zoom account. Great. All the teachers had a meeting yesterday using Zoom and we loved it. Miss Goodman said it was okay for us to have a go at maybe doing some video conferencing with some of you if you're available. So I'm going to try doing that today at 2 p.m. I'll put the link on our page. You need to make sure, first of all, that your grown-up knows that you're doing that. I need to make sure that more than one of you is joining my conference. If there's only one person joining in, I can't carry on. There needs to be a group of us. You need to make sure you're not joining in your bedroom. You need to be somewhere where your grown-up is, nearby, so they can see what's going on as well. And you need to be polite and kind. Zoom is really, really good. It gets a little bit confused though when lots of people try to talk at the same time. So try not to all talk over each other. Try and be patient and take your turn. But we'll see how that goes today. If you would like to join me, I'll put the link below. It might not go very well, seeing as it's our first time, but teething problems, just like we've had with the Padlet this week. Be patient and we'll keep trying until we crack it. If you can't join us at 2 o'clock today, don't worry, I'll be doing more Zoom conferencing next week, and it might be that we kind of develop it so we're doing it in smaller groups or something. We'll just see how it goes, but make sure you're following those rules for me. Okay. Anyway, going back to my points. So, my points today. It was so nice to see Hashim on the Padlet today. Hashim has uploaded all of his work from the previous days, so that was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today. So I'm going to give Hashim 4 points because he was struggling to access the Padlet. Where is Hashim's name? Hashim. Oh, 1, 2. Okay, maybe I saw some of his work anyway. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So there's all your points, Hashim. Good job. Oh, my computer's gone dark. Good job. It's really nice to see you, Hashim. Well done for accessing the Padlet. I'm sorry you were having difficulty. Definitely did the right thing there. Get your grown-up to contact me if you cannot get on there. Scarlett working super hard again today. Where's Scarlett? I'll get used to where all these names are. So Jude, excellent work. Really impressed with your level of contribution today. Lena, you did a really good job. Lena, you scored 5 points. Nice one. Felix, where's Felix? Here we go, Felix, up to 4 points. Shukka, it was really nice to see Shukka on the Padlet today. Well done for joining us today, Shukka. 1 point. Make sure you get your work uploaded from the past few days if you've done any and you want to share with us. Janet, working hard again this morning. Good girl. Ruby J, well done. Impressed with you this morning. Joseph again this morning. Super impressed with Joseph, cooking a bit of scrambled eggs for his mum this morning. Nice one, Joseph. I'm a bit jealous. Ruby F, so nice to see you on the Padlet this morning, darling. And yesterday, really, really good. Eamon scoring points, being really sensible on the Padlet. Good job, well done. And Aya, where is Aya? Well done, Aya. Special mention to Marwan and Arman. It was nice to see you on the Padlet today. You need to get some work uploaded though so I can see what you've been up to. Okay, make sure you're uploading bits and bobs for me. My superstar homeworker today is Sajud. Sajud wrote an amazing poem about Crovo, #Crovo, coronavirus. Have a look at it if you haven't had a read already. It was really, really good and it rhymed, which is really, really tricky. So well done, Sajud. I will give you a bonus point. Where are you? Here. And I will save your certificate for you for when we get back to school. I've got a pile already. So well done, guys. Keep up the hard work for today. Right, what are we doing today? Good question. I've got my notes here again. So today, this is a really good job. I want you to have a go at writing a conversation, a dialogue between 2 or more people. Between 2 people will be easier to manage. Between 3 or 4 people will be trickier. So if you want to challenge yourself, you could do it for a few more people. I want you to write down a dialogue or a conversation that they might have about some unhealthy choices. So you might see someone in the lunch hall at school and they're really being unhealthy most days. And I want you to think about how your character would speak to them appropriately, being confident but kind of polite as well, about some of the choices they're making, and using the knowledge that we've learned about making healthy choices, what they could do to be a bit healthier. I want you to make sure you're punctuating your dialogue correctly. Make sure, we always forget this, that you're doing a new line for each new bit of speech. So every time someone talks or says something new, you need to start a new line. Don't forget your inverted commas. Decide if you need a comma or a full stop to end your speech, and see if you can vary where you're putting your I said, they said, or you're putting it at the start or in the middle or at the end. See if you can vary that. That would be a good challenge for you. Next up, maths day. We've got some more fractions problems. They are going to be tricky. I'm really having a tough time with the maths, and I know you guys are. I know a couple of grown-ups emailed me today. If you've got any questions or your grown-up needs some help helping you with your maths, drop me an email. I'm going to do a video today going through all of the maths from this week, so you can mark alongside, so you can see if you got it right or not, and if you need to do some more working out, grab a purple pen and do some corrections, or any colour pen that's different, would be pretty helpful. I will do a couple of screenshots of my whiteboard for you on the Padlet to help you out today. Remember, with fractions though, we have to make sure the denominators are the same, otherwise it's impossible to do the working out. Make sure you read the question really carefully and think about, what is it asking me to do? And if it's one of those tricky questions, think, what do I know already? What is the question telling me? Where should I start? And that's where we should start. Think about what you already know, what the question is telling you, and then see if you can fill in the gaps. That is your maths today. And then your topic work, I would like you to do an advice poster about coronavirus. We've literally been talking about nothing else. I would like you to make a poster, maybe pop it up in your house or in your fridge, telling people some information about coronavirus, or what they should do to kind of protect themselves, and if they contract coronavirus, what they should do next. I don't know if you've heard what they should do. If you think you're sick with coronavirus, you obviously need to self-isolate. You don't need to call 111 or 999. You don't need to go to the doctors unless you're really, really, really poorly with it. You just need to self-isolate until you feel better. Remember, most people who contract coronavirus will just have like a cold or flu-like symptoms, so it's not serious. You wouldn't call 111 or necessarily go to the doctor. You definitely wouldn't call 999 if you had the flu. So make sure your advice is appropriate and think about when someone might need to go to hospital. Those are your tasks for today. I'm really looking forward to having a go at Zoom this afternoon. I really hope you can join me. You'll have to be patient. If it doesn't work, I'll have to just have a look at it and we'll try again either later or maybe tomorrow. And we won't be posting any work on Saturday or Sunday. I'm going to post a few more chapters of Sinbad until we've finished, and then I'm going to start Wonder on Monday. So if you've not got Wonder yet, I will just show you what it looks like wherever I put it. Hold on. Just had to run to my bedroom. It looks like this. It's written by R.J. Palacio. It's an American book, so if you're reading along, there's a lot of American spellings. You know that English and American spellings are sometimes slightly different, so be mindful of that. If you've got any questions about any of the vocab in here, if you don't know what any of the words mean, pop me a post on Padlet and I can explain what the words mean. But yeah, if you want to buy this for Monday, and you can read along. Otherwise, you could even get it on the Kindle if you've got a Kindle. Otherwise, you can just listen. So I'll see you back here on Monday. make sure you go through and mark your maths work with my maths video. And I think that's it for today. I miss you all so much. I'm so proud of us all for getting through this for the first week. I don't think we'll be back at school after next Friday. We've obviously got the Easter holidays. So hopefully we'll maybe be back together then, but maybe not. I'm not sure. I'll keep you up to date on what's going on. But yeah, hopefully see some of you on Zoom today. Have a lovely day and be kind. Wash your hands. Don't go outside. Be safe. Miss you loads. Bye. I don't know how to pause it. Hold on. I'm doing it on my laptop today.